I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize for absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Wilder's in a world of trouble, closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the third round?
And of all the superlative.
Big right hook, lands flush for Cambosos, and that knocks down Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and that knocks out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration for a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers in like
Right hook to the body for Campbell. Left hook to the body for Garcia. And that knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground. Trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record numbers today. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia. Yeah. Number one commentary channel on YouTube. Let's go. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Let's get right to it. Blame the I know my hair looks crazy almost under this hat. I don't know what's going on here. But blame the good looks on Hito, because this guy has me losing weight. I'm 160 right now. We're dropping down to 156 is a goal before he gets to his target weight. That bum. So just wanted to shout him out. I know he's not listening. He got like a baby shower or something to go to, so I feel free to talk trash. Chase Styles in the building. What's good? The man, the myth, the legend. Beta Quest and Jesus in the building. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Should be a fun one. We've been a little hot. We already got every fight correct tonight, but those weren't the hardest ones. The one that I'm kind of like worried about, I actually feel Caceres is going to get it done, him being the underdog. Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spann is one of those where, like, does the veteran pull it off? Does a younger fighter, maybe arguably the hungrier fighter, the one that's not necessarily over the hill, does he pull it off? You know, we're about to find out. So just making sure everything is working quite just well. Welcome to the stream. This whole standing up and streaming at the same time has been a blessing. It just feels good to be standing up, hanging out. I don't know what's going on. One second. Let's rock the Phillies hat today, guys. Let's rock the red hat tonight, guys, because I look like I'm balding and I'm not. I don't know what's going on under the hood, but welcome to the stream. Then I started getting head. I tweaked it trying to. Oh yeah, you tripping. I'm talking trash about you. And that's key. Appreciate you guys. Let's see what happens in his next fight. I'm really excited for Caceres and Giga Chikadze. If you guys know, for the day one, the loyal ones, I interviewed Caceres before, a true gentleman. Let's see if he pulls it off today. It's an uphill battle for him. It's an uphill battle. Let's see if he gets it done. Atypical in the building. What's good? Dude, 36-18 is insane. That dude has freaking Jorge Masvidal numbers. Now, I hope Smith leaves him in the middle after this one. Maybe even a better win percentage than Masvidal. I forget what's Jorge Masvidal's record. Let's quickly fact check everything we say. So 36-18, so double his 35-17. So basically the same thing. Wow, pretty damn close, actually, man. I mean, my historical knowledge of MMA just needs to be studied, man. I'm like an encyclopedia. Atypical in the building, plugs in the building. Who's gonna lose in fantasy football? What's up, bro? You attacking my family? the Smith quote. For the sake of my parlay, I hope you're right. For the sake of my fanship or my fandom, I would like for him to get it done. Just I like him as a person, but then again, he might be doing himself a disservice. If he wins, he probably thinks he still got it, and he keeps fighting, and it's just. So you're probably right. I don't want to see it. I want to see him lose. I want to see him get out of there. We're live early before 10 in the morning. Feels good. We're at 160 right now. I didn't eat since about 1:30 p.m. yesterday. So, and I ran 5 miles, 5.25 miles yesterday. We're trying to get in shape, guys. This is a new and improved Miller DC. You see the shorts coming out almost every day. They're doing numbers. We're closing in on 7,000. What is it? 7,900 subscribers? Let's see. Yeah, we're like about 24 away from 7,900. So hopefully 8,000 by like the beginning of September. Let's keep working hard, ladies and gentlemen. Talia Santos got upset. Yes, she did lose to Erin Blanchfield. Well, I don't know if that's the biggest upset because Blanchfield was one of those fighters that people had high hopes for, that I had on my parlay as well too. So it feels good. The parlay pick, by the way, guys, if you guys are wondering, don't tell me I didn't put the bet in. Oh, I did. Okay. The parlay, did I not put her in the? I did put her. I'm about to say the parlay picks for today, guys. This is my parlay pick. Damn, I wasn't supposed to show my account and everything, but we've come up if you guys saw the number. But anyways, don't look at that. Blanchfield, Ryan Spann, Alex Caceres, and Max Holloway. Those were the parlay picks. And so far we got Blanchfield to get it done. Spann, Caceres. We're going to see if Caceres gets it done right now. And then I got Caceres by decision. I got a few little bets, man. We'll see how it goes today. We'll see how it goes. Caceres is a veteran. Giga Chikadze has been, for the most part, somewhat inactive. And then if you remember from his last fight when he lost to Cater, his conditioning didn't look that good. Granted, it was a 5-round fight for whatever that's worth. But he'll be fighting up next. Caceres is a legend, man. I maybe a little bit biased. Maybe the only time we could be biased. In a biased fashion, I would like for him to get the job done. It will be cool to see. Anthony needs a win. He's close to being released. Don Schott, welcome to the stream. With fighters like Anthony Smith, I don't know if they release him. He has a desk job, being an analyst. He's been in the game for such a long time. Like the Fergusons, the Anthony Smiths, I don't think they release. I think they allow them to retire when they want to, if that makes any sense. I think that's the case. So we'll see. Check the Discord, buddy. Let's see what Beta had to say in the Discord. I saw you guys going ham with Heath, which was freaking great. Roasting that bum that's a Patty Pimblett fan. I know nothing about MMA boxing. I got this, but I'm here to learn about it. Oh, well, listen, Jay Styles. I encourage you to become a fan. You'll be a happier person because if you're relying, I gotta check a message from my man, Snipey. If you hear me out there, Snipey gotta be sleeping right now. Gotta love missing an entire preliminary because you read the fight started at 7 a.m. not realizing they met the main card. Yeah, bro, I woke up a little bit late as well too, man. It was hard for me to get sleep when you're losing weight and you try to sleep. 36-18. Bro, the guy's a living legend. Look, you see the Miller DC in the background. Respect to Beta Quest, man. The man, the myth, the legend, bro. Appreciate your ongoing support. Scory in the building. What's good, my guy? Let's have a fun stream, man. Call these fights. Have some fun. It should be fun. It should be fun. It should be fun. I'm making sure everything's working. I think we're good. I encourage you to be a fan, Jay Styles, because what was I gonna say? I forgot how tall I was. I should probably let me lift this. I want to fix everything, but it's hard to do it live. I just want to raise it up a little bit. That cable. I think that's all right. That doesn't matter. Perfectionism, man. That's what we go for sometimes. So sometimes it's hard to see something, wanting to fix it, and you can't. That cable's gonna piss me off. I have to, guys. Trust. Damn it. I can't get it. It's not this, is it? It is this. All right, we good. That would have pissed me off all day if I would have seen that. Let's get it. Check the Discord, buddy. How fitting that Miller keeps putting out shorts. Oh. That hurt Beta because the jokes that hurt the most are the one is you're like, what does he mean? Oh, I get it. Those jokes are the worst. That hurt me to the core. Jesus Christ, man. I'm like 6'5". You didn't know, Beta? Minus a foot. Scoring in the building. Blanchfield was damn close to finishing her. Ran out of time. Blanchfield got it done. I need Caceres, Span, and Holloway. I'm worried about the Span one. Caceres, I'm a little worried about, not too much. Cater might be coming back for a vengeance. His last fight was back in 2022, January 15th, so over a year ago. About like a year, almost and a half ago. Where Alex Caceres, on the other hand, has been somewhat active. He's on a 2-fight win streak, beat Julian Erosa, which I thought was a pretty good win. But many didn't expect him to beat Erosa, the up and coming fighter. They thought he would lose. He gets the job done. Pineda, he beats just back in June, so he's been for the most part active. Giga Chikadze making his way to the octagon as we speak. Man, Cater put a beating on Giga, and that's another thing. How much mileage did he really give up in that fight? Is he gonna show it in this fight? Does Caceres land something big? How tall I was? You're wild for that. Wait, what? Your mother, you see what up? Chris Faith in the building. You hit me with the short joke. That hurt. But yes, let's get it going, Beta. Cater or Caceres, who you got winning tonight, bro? Chris Faith in the building as well too. Let's see if Caceres gets it done. Won 9 of last 10 fights. Tied for 6th most knockdowns in UFC featherweight history with 6 for Giga, and 6th highest significant strike defense in UFC featherweight history. By the way, guys, I'll admit, a brother is hungry. Not eating since like 1:30 last night. I drank some matcha tea. That's about it. Pray for me, guys. We got to win this bet. 156 is a target goal. We got to win this bet. We have to win. Chikadze to win by a KO is a plus 275. I think for the bet, let's see what I put. I put Caceres by decision, and then I put Caceres in my parlay. So I think it's safe to say I got a lot riding on Caceres. We've been cooking the betting websites, the parlays. Sean O'Malley made us some good money. If you guys are just coming through and you guys are new here, Sean O'Malley made us a good amount of money. Can we continue the hot streak going? Is a $1 million question. Oh, you said I didn't realize how tall I was. I thought I got away with that one. My bad, Beta. My bad. I thought you guys were gonna let me slide by with that one, but of course you called it out. Tail of the tape, featherweight division. Chikadze 35, Caceres 35 years old. 6 foot tall is Chikadze, 5'10" is Caceres. The reach advantage goes to Chikadze, half an inch. Let's see how this fight goes down. Joe Martinez announcing both fighters, so the fight will commence shortly. Can't wait. I saw Gilbert Burns in the background there. I see Caceres with his team behind him, his girlfriend behind him, or I believe that's his wife, actually. So let's get it. I feel like he's made the adjustments in his game and has looked great outside of one fight. Absolutely. I feel like he has his moments where he looks spectacular. He's on a 2-fight winning streak. He's 35, but I feel like he's a young 35. Like he hasn't been like knocked out cold consecutively, or anything like that. Where Chikadze in his most recent fight took a lot of punishment. We'll see if that plays in his mind. And Chikadze is a minus 250, 245 favorite. So if you're gonna pick an underdog, I think this is the one to go. My stomach is like growling almost. I look skinny, right? Beta, get your weight up, man. I got the trucker's tan. I got the trucker's tan. Look at this. I got the trucker's tan, bro. The wife text me. She good? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go. Round number 1. Do I have my timer set in time? Of course I don't. Round number 1 is on and going. Here we go. Round number 1. My timer's a little bit off. Here we go. Jab thrown out of the southpaw stance for Alex Caceres. Inside leg kick. Feinted by Chikadze. Doesn't commit to it. Inside leg kick lands for Caceres. Left straight down the middle. Just misses for Caceres. Here we go. Round number 1 of a scheduled 3. Caceres looking patient. Looking calm. Teep to the knee. Misses for Caceres. Jab down the middle. Lands flush for Chikadze. Caceres takes it well. Right kick to the body lands flush for Caceres. And this is what we know about Chikadze. He's somewhat of a front runner. He starts off hot, then he slows down. I hope the right leg of Caceres isn't bothering him, but he looks like he's hopping on it a bit. Straight right hand misses for Chikadze. Left straight to the body, partially lands for Caceres. The jab upstairs just misses for Bruce Leroy. Outside leg kick lands for Chikadze. Inside leg kick lands flush for Chikadze. Head kick thrown by Caceres, this time missing. Bending to the body is Caceres. This will probably essentially be a striking match. Left straight down the middle, lands flush for Caceres out of the 1-2. Bending to the body is Caceres. Teep to the knee lands for Caceres. Chikadze circling to his right. Caceres being the stalker thus far here in the first round. Spinning back fist lands flush for Caceres. And he's looking in a flow state, looking comfortable here in the first round. After landing that spinning back fist, Chikadze circling to his right. Caceres, head kick partially lands for Chikadze here in response. In the pace that this fight is going, I would be surprised if it goes a full 3. Let's see if they slow down. But if they keep this up, who will win the battle of attrition? Right kick to the body, misses for Chikadze. Left straight upstairs, partially lands for Caceres. Caceres pressing forward. Right hook over the top lands, partially for Giga Chikadze. Chikadze being the 9th ranked fighter, Caceres being the 15th ranked fighter. Right hook upstairs, partially lands for Caceres. And Caceres has said this before. I've been in and out of the top 15 rankings. A bit straight right hand down the middle lands for Chikadze. Caceres has found himself in and out of the top 15 rankings. Will he cement himself in the rankings by getting a win today? Caceres feigning upstairs. Both fighters looking for an opening. Feigning a left straight, not letting it quite just go yet. Right kick to the body lands for Chikadze, and you could tell he has a lot behind those kicks. 1-2, the 2 doesn't land for Chikadze, neither does the 1. But he backs off Caceres for a bit. Jab thrown by Caceres, short of the mark. Caceres being patient, but he's the one controlling the distance so far. He keeps pressing forward. Kick to the body, just misses for Caceres. Flying left straight down the middle, misses for Caceres. Chikadze doing a good job being defensive, not letting anything big land. Double jab, the second one lands for Caceres. Right hook thrown by Caceres, this time missing. Chikadze pressing forward. Chikadze trying to close the distance, goes for a right kick to the body, this time missing for Chikadze. 1-2 thrown by Chikadze, this time missing. Caceres near the cage. Chikadze being a little bit more aggressive here in the first round. Outside leg kick lands for Chikadze. Then a right kick to the body for Chikadze, being more aggressive here in the first round. Pretty close first round thus far as well, too. Spinning back fist attempt. Right straight down the middle, partially lands for Chikadze. Right kick to the body, this time missing for Chikadze. Chikadze being more active, I would say even potentially stealing the round. Right hook upstairs lands for Chikadze. Giga being more active here in the first round. I think Caceres has to be more offensive if he wants to win this round himself. Left straight again for Chikadze lands. Right hook to the body lands for Caceres. But a jab lands upstairs for Giga. Closing seconds of the first round, about 23 seconds. Left hook upstairs misses for Caceres. Outside leg kick lands for Giga. Giga being more active, 10 seconds left on the clock. Right kick to the body lands for Giga Chikadze. Jab upstairs lands for Giga. Jab upstairs lands for Caceres. Jab misses for Caceres. Round number 1 is over. I gotta say, I gotta give that round to Giga. Even though Alex had some good moments in that round, I think Giga was more active, started to pick up the pace in the second half of that round. And I have to give it to him. I say it's 1-0 for Giga Chikadze. That's I feel like he's made. Yep. Are you watching Boxing Usyk and ESPN tonight? I'm gonna try to. It's gonna be tough. How is the attendance? It looks like it's pretty. It looks like it's pretty packed in there. I'll let you know. I'll look better in a second. Jesus, Caceres looks a little more gun shy than usual, and I think that's credit to Giga. I think Giga with his kicks, he landed a big kick early in the round. Landed I think it was like a strong jab upstairs early, and I think that has Caceres hesitant. I think he's felt the power of Giga, to be honest, but. Maybe that's his game plan to kind of take over the second and third round and pick up the pace. We shall see. He landed a big spinning back fist that landed for him. But let's see how he does this second round. Oh, it's packed in there. Jesus looking right now. That thing is, every seat is taken. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Here we go. Round number 2 out of a scheduled 3. Caceres pressing forward. Caceres being very active here, throwing some kicks. Left kick to the body partially lands for Caceres. Caceres came out the gate trying to be more active. Partial head kick lands for Caceres. Gets caught partially with a right hook upstairs. Feigning a leg kick. Caceres being very active here. Head kick thrown by Chikadze, this time missing. Caceres circling to his right. Right hook thrown by Caceres, this time missing. Bouncing on his toes. Chikadze being the stalker, pressing forward now. Jab lands upstairs for Giga. Caceres using a lot more movement here in the second round. Throws a jab, this time missing. Left front kick to the body, just misses for Caceres. Looking to be more active here in the second round. Let's see if it pays off for him. Right front kick thrown by Chikadze, just missing. Inside leg kick partially lands for Chikadze. Spinning. Left straight down the middle lands for Caceres, but a jab lands upstairs for Giga. I think a little blood leaking out of the nose of Caceres. Let's see if we get a better angle. Caceres pressing forward. Looking for an opening. Feigning a lot here in the second round. Circling to his right. Giga being more stationary, but a 1-2 lands for Giga Chikadze. And he's landing the more significant strikes, it appears, so far here in the second round. Left straight just missing for Caceres. Getting to the body. Right hook to the body, partially lands for Giga there out of an exchange. Left kick to the body, partially lands for Caceres. And we have seen Giga winded before. Can Caceres put work to the body and slow him down? Left straight lands flush for Giga. Inside leg kick lands for Giga. Giga, when he does land, is just landing bigger shots here. Big straight right hand down the middle lands for Giga. The biggest shot of the night. Right kick to the body for Chikadze. Giga's landing the bigger shots thus far. Jab lands for Chikadze. Right hook misses for left straight down the middle. Lands for Caceres. Caceres playing with fire. Left straight down the middle. Lands for Caceres, and he's smiling at Chikadze. He wants to turn up the pace of this fight. Right hook lands for Caceres. Teep to the knee lands for Caceres. Can he keep this pace up now that he picks it up a bit? Chikadze being stationary, retreating. Jab partially lands for Chikadze. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. Spinning back fist. Outside leg kick lands for Caceres. Went for a spinning kick, missed. Feinting to the body. Nice right straight lands flush for Giga Chikadze. Head kick thrown by Chikadze, this time missed. Caceres looks like he's having fun in there. Big right straight down the middle lands flush for Chikadze. Biggest punch of the round thus far. And that got the attention of Caceres. Feinting to the body, jab thrown upstairs for Caceres, this time missing. Left kick to the body, partially lands for Caceres. Right hook upstairs lands for Caceres. Left straight down the middle lands for Chikadze. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. One, two. The 2 lands partially for Giga. 1 minute left here in the second round. Right kick to the body lands for Giga Chikadze. He's looking very comfortable in there thus far here. Right hook partially lands upstairs for Caceres. Jab misses for Caceres. Left straight partially lands for Caceres. Caceres being more active now. Here we go. Trying to close the distance. Right kick to the chest partially lands for Caceres. Caceres being a stalker now. Inside leg kick lands for Chikadze, but a right straight down the middle lands for Chikadze. Chikadze getting the better of that exchange, but 21 strikes landed for Caceres here in the second round. 16 for Giga. Right hook lands for Chikadze. Spinning back kick to the body lands for Caceres. Left kick to the body for Caceres. 10 seconds left on the clock. Head kick misses for Chikadze, but he's being a stalker now. 3 seconds left. That's a close round. That's a close round. That's a close round. Caceres landing the more shots. Maybe Chikadze landing the more significant shots. Is it 1-1 or is it 2-0 Chikadze going into the third? That's a tough one to call. Well, dead even on shots landed. How do you call that second one? 1-1? I think that's fair. Chikadze did land the biggest shot of the round, and I have a funny feeling the judges might score in favor of that. Well, Anthony Smith is underrated now. Let's see what Anthony Smith, 40%. What's up, MMA Guardians? Welcome back to the stream. Remember your name. I think Eagle won that one for the judges. Caceres has to come out dangerous next round. He does. It's either 1-1 or 2-0 Chikadze, and I wouldn't be surprised if I had to guess that the judges are scoring in favor of the big shots that landed for Chikadze there in that second round. I'm almost always missing the timer. Round number 3. Here we go. I think that's fair as well, too, though, Plugs. We'll see. Big right hand lands for Chikadze. Left kick to the body, partially lands for Caceres. Inside leg kick lands for Chikadze. Caceres looking to be more active here. Right kick to the body, just misses for Caceres. Big right counter lands for Chikadze. Caceres having a tough time finding the mark. He's letting his hands go, but just not landing as cleanly as Chikadze, in my opinion. Straight right hand again for Chikadze. Chikadze does appear to be in control thus far in this third round. Jab lands for Chikadze. Left straight partially lands for Caceres. Caceres pressing forward. Right hook lands for Caceres. That landed clean. Right straight down the middle, misses for Chikadze. Jab lands out of an exchange for Giga. Under 4 minutes left here in the third round. Last and final round between both fighters. Left straight down the middle, lands flush for Caceres. Big shot that landed for Caceres. Biggest shot maybe for Caceres of the fight. Inside leg kick lands for Caceres. Jab lands for Chikadze. A straight right hand thrown by Chikadze, this time missing. Caceres keeps smiling at him. Jab lands for Caceres. He's having a good time in there. Bending to the body. Right hook to the body, lands flush for Caceres. That landed beautifully and landed flush. Big jab down the middle, lands for Caceres. Then a left kick to the body. Right uppercut, just missing for Chikadze out of a combination. And I saw a deep breath from Chikadze there. I don't know if Caceres caught it. Counter right hook, partially lands for Caceres. Outside leg kick, partially lands for Giga. Giga feigning a leg kick. Big right down the middle, lands for Giga. Bending to the body is Caceres. Right kick to the body, just missing for Chikadze. Kick to the body again, misses for Chikadze. Inside leg kick lands beautifully for Chikadze. Right hook lands upstairs for Caceres. Right hook to the body again for Caceres. Right hook lands for Giga. Giga has so much power behind his hands, keeping Caceres honest. Right kick to the body, just missing for Giga. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. Fading to the body is Caceres. Caceres pressing forward, moving laterally to his right is Chikadze. Teep to the knee lands for Caceres. A jab lands for Caceres. Big right down the middle lands for Chikadze. Head body leg strikes 27-10 and 18 for Chikadze. 32-20 and 10 for Caceres. It's going to be very interesting to see how the judges score this one. Head kick blocked by Caceres. Counter right hook lands for Caceres. Jab lands for Caceres. Outside leg kick lands for Giga. Outside leg kick again for Giga. Partially checked by Caceres. Spinning back fist partially lands for Caceres. Gets caught with a right and left hook to the body by Chikadze. Chikadze very poised. Right kick to the body for Chikadze. Head kick blocked by Caceres. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. Counter right straight lands for Chikadze. Little blood leaking out of the nose of Caceres. Inside leg kick partially lands for Caceres. Head kick missed for Caceres. Caceres might even be a little winded here. Left straight just missing for Caceres. Right kick to the body lands flush for Chikadze. Left kick to the body partially lands for Caceres. 32 seconds left. Spinning back fist lands for Caceres. Gets caught with a 1-2 by Giga. Little blood on the nose of Chikadze as well too. It's going to be very interesting to see how the judges score it. 22 seconds left. Head kick thrown by Chikadze. This time missing. Straight right hand down the middle for Chikadze. But Caceres trying to go for the kill here. Applying pressure. 10 seconds left on the clock. Spinning back fist thrown by Caceres. This time missing. Right hook partially lands for Caceres. Wrong kick thrown by Chikadze. They touch gloves. They show each other a lot of appreciation. You love to see it. We're going to the scorecards. I think it has to go to Chikadze. We'll see how the judges score it. We'll see how the judges score it tonight. I have it 1-1, but I'd bet 2-0 beta. That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how. My favorite fighter fighting tonight, Bless Express, says Merchant. Listen, that's a good favorite fighter to have. He's a super entertaining fighter. That's for sure. I'm the best boxer in the UFC, baby. Is he? It's tough to call. I would say yeah. Caceres is effing Neo at times and a heavy bag at others. Yeah. I wanted to see more output, but that's credit maybe to Giga keeping him honest. And maybe he was getting a little bit winded. The punches were starting to look a little bit wide. Merchant was good. 2-1 Giga. I agree. I mean, you never know what the judges. We never know what the judges in Singapore want. We don't know if Tim Cheatham is out there. Morel. We don't know what they have as far as what they want to see, right? We're about to find out. I got Ryan Spann by KO in the next fight, though. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I'm kind of intrigued to see what the judges call it, man. Caceres going like this to the crowd. But we'll see. I don't know. He's optimistic. It depends how you call the fight, man. It could really go either way. Even though I have a 2-1 Giga. Will it be a robbery if it goes the other way? The 1987 dryer going off? Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we'll go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges. 30-27. That's going to Giga. Giga Chikadze. 30-27. I had it 2 rounds to 1. Giga showing him a lot of appreciation and a lot of love. They touch gloves. Let's see what Giga has to say. 110 of 11 of last 11 fights. Let's see what he has to say. The parlay goes to hell. Do we put another ticket in? He said that in Calvin Cater when he dodged all his punches, talking to an announcer, turned me to a fan. LOL, says Merchant. Let's go. JT, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. He's going to have a hard time at the top of the division. He's a little bit too stationary for my... He's a little bit too stationary for my liking. And when it comes to the top of the division, that's where it gets interesting. He has a big announcement today, Giga says. It's been a long time. I decided. Giga is back, mother effer. December, I want to be there. I want to be on the pay-per-view card. Wow, a kind of cheesy and underwhelming, post-fight interview. I don't think it went the way he wanted to. He was trying to make it seem like he was gonna retire, I guess. Didn't get me out my seat. You know what I mean? A little weird. I would add. Let me see what we have here. That was a little interesting. Did you see that, Beta? I didn't even know what to make of that. I guess I don't know. I guess in his mind, he thought that was the cool thing to do. I guess I don't even know how to call it. Oh, they're showing a trailer for your boy. Sean Strickland, Beta Quest favorite fighter. Here we go. Failed switcheroo. That threw me off. I'm like, what is he trying? He sounds depressed, and then he gets hyped up. I don't know if he practiced that in the mirror, but I'm sure it went way better in wherever he practiced that compared to how it went in the actual cage. That was cringe-worthy, to be honest. Giga's gonna have a hard time. Yep, 2-1 Giga, 30-27. Failed switcheroo. He said that. Yep. He said that in the Calvin Cater when he dodged all his punches, talking to the announcer. Turned me to a fan. I mean, listen, he's special, bro. Blessed. Maybe arguably the best boxer in the UFC. He's special. Korean Zombie, this might be his retirement fight in Singapore. We'll see. The Sparring King says Beta. Oh man. Does Sean Strickland have any chance? Will there be 2 Sean champions, that being Sean O'Malley and Sean Strickland? Maybe the trick is to have the name Sean as your first name. Maybe that's the case. Maybe Strickland gets it done. I don't know. I know that's Beta's favorite fighter, so I could understand if he got him winning. We'll see. I have Ryan Spann winning in round number 2. I have Max Holloway in round number 4. If you guys are wondering what's the interesting pick that I have for today. Man, Sean Strickland, man, he's a dog. Listen, for what Pereira did to Sean Strickland, you throw Adesanya, who has maybe arguably more tools in his tool belt. I think Adesanya gets him out of there. I wanted to see the Drickus fight more than anything, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case on the next fight being made. Look at Beta's favorite fighter right there. Adesanya's a dog, man. People might hate him. He might be a little cringy. He might have said he's from China before. But as a fighter, bro, dangerous man. Not after that Alex fight, no, says Merchant. Sean looks awkward. He fights like this. Hands low like that. Against Adesanya, and it's not like Sean Strickland has the speed advantage. Even the IQ advantage. What advantage does Sean Strickland have? The power advantage? No. Maybe wrestling advantage, if that. Adesanya has improved even in that department as well, too. I don't know, bro. I think it's an underwhelming. Look at the card. It's an underwhelming card. Adesanya versus Strickland, Tuivasa versus Volkov, Cape versus Santos, Austin Lane. It's not $85 for that. Saturday, September 9th. Not feeling it. Am I gonna buy it? Of course, but am I feeling it? No. If it doesn't walk out to my with the dude on the Sean Strickland, he's missing an opportunity. He should come out to the Rich Homie Quan that's on my you know what I'm talking about, Beta? That's an old school classic right there. UFC 293 is such a bad card. I know, man. I don't want to pay money for that, to be honest. Is that wrong for me to say? I don't want to pay my hard-earned bucks for that. By the way, guys, thank you for all the members in the channel. You could become a member today. Helps the channel out immensely. I appreciate all those that have become members. You guys help the channel grow. We're live early tonight. Wow, we're live early tonight. We're live early this morning. We'll have a Monday morning podcast where we'll accept live callers this Monday. And maybe we'll preview UFC 293, even though it's not the most exciting card on paper. We'll see how it plays out. Sometimes these underwhelming cards on paper become some of the best cards you guys watch. We'll see. I hope that's the case. $85. I am starving like Marvin, by the way, too. I should probably eat something small. I'm gonna win this bet, guys. The goal is to get to 156. I haven't been in my 150s in years. Let's see if we can get it done by tomorrow. I'm 160 today. I'm planning to be 156 by tomorrow. That's the plan. But do I feel lightheaded a little bit? Will I pass out on stream? It's not a bad. It's not a bad take. It wouldn't be surprising because, bro, trying to cut weight at this age, 33, like what, John Jones' age? Maybe I'm in the prime of my career. The cocksucker defense, just the ugliest modified shoulder roll in business. Adesanya's gonna find his chin. I think that's the bet we're gonna make. Adesanya finds the chin and gets it done. It's just Adesanya at the end of the day, man, scaled. What do you guys think too? Before we get to this, before we get to Ryan Spann versus Anthony Smith, let me present something to you guys that I'm sure, again, Beta Quest is happy about. Sean O'Malley at number 8 on the pound for pound rankings, deserved or no? I think this is like the third time you gift Brittany, which is the sister-in-law. Thank you so much, Beta Quest. Let's get it. Appreciate you. Mother, time zone's very effed up. What day is it there? Today is Saturday and it's 10:16 in the morning. How about for you, man? How about for you? Man, I'm worried for Anthony Smith. Man, let's see how it goes down. Thank you so much, Beta, for the ongoing support.
These are my number 1 fans right here that came out and supported me. These are my number 1 fans.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Let's go, Beta. Giga chat for real, says Merchant. Beta has been rocking out with us for a while, man. The ongoing support feels great. We've been finding our stride as far as the content. The shorts are going ham. I want to make videos too, but right now the shorts, I got to keep focus on that. I hope I could work on a video this weekend. I don't know what it is going to be on. If you guys got any suggestions, you let me know. But at least I can say it has been going quite damn good with the content making, man. I hope to get to 8,000 by maybe, I don't know, the beginning of September. Copyright. What's copyright, Beta? Fix my screen? What's copyright? I don't know what I did. My screen is my basement. No? Did I mess up? I think we're good. Or did I just forget to hit the button? It's Sunday 11. What the freak? I just have a hard time keeping up with the stream. Thanks. Yeah, what time? Let me know your time. Like we're EST. We're EST. Let me write this down. What time are you? Just let me know. Like, are you, I don't know, BST? Are you, I don't know, ABC? Like, let me know and I'm gonna write it down so I can make sure I always so I can make sure I let you know what time I'm going live as far as my time or your time. I mean, Korean Zombie career appreciation video. To be honest, it's not my. That's not my steez. You had it on. Oh, did I? My bad. Let me think about that. But to be honest, I don't see myself being excited to. I guess what gets me going, Beta, to be transparent is like future events, future predictions, fight news. But maybe. Oh, when you hit the Spence emote, it fixed it. Got you. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm not trying to get copyrighted. I have one strike. I got one copyright strike on the channel, which is kind of horrible. Back is killing me. Last 6 fights ended in first round for Ryan Spann. Third highest submission attempt average among active UFC light heavyweights for Ryan Spann. But maybe Korean Zombie has accomplished quite a good amount in his career. Maybe that's the way to go. That guy has been fighting the top of the division for quite some time, man. He got a win against Moicano, Money Moicano. Has a win against Poirier that people forget about. This is a long time ago. This is what, like early 2000s. He is a legend in his own right. But maybe I would always welcome suggestions, Beta, because it's been going pretty damn good. Nah, man, I can adjust it for the stream. Thanks. You sure? Okay, if you want to let me know, and I'll just make sure I put it like in descriptions and stuff like that on what time, if that helps a merchant. You let me know. I have no problem doing that. Because people ask me all the time for the time, and I mess up, and I just put EST instead of like PST and all these other time zones. Because the second most viewership, first is America, of course, and then the second most viewed as far as nation-wise is the United Kingdom, which is pretty cool. South Africa too as well. I saw that on IG, what they get you on. Oh, they got me on a thumbnail, bro. That's I scheduled the stream 12 hours in advance. So I didn't even go live. I didn't take any copyright material. And they copyrighted it. So I should fight it. I keep forgetting to fight it, but I should. But it becomes a legal thing, bro, which is crazy. I got to send my address, my full name and all this. Your boy, Beta, your boy right there. So I'm trying to I don't know. I should fight it because then they're gonna. This is the second time this happens to me. I don't remember what the first time was for, but for the first time, after 90 days it goes away. So I just waited the 90 days, and maybe I should do that for this. But I feel like I should just fight it so they could like not copy strike me unless they have some kind of proof. Anthony Smith making his way to the octagon, number 8th ranked fighter, 21st round finishes, tied for 7th most finishes in UFC light heavyweight history with 7, and tied for 5th highest finish percentage in UFC history. Beta, I know, a thumbnail, copyright strike for a thumbnail, that a video I didn't even go live for. I put live commentary in the title. It's not like I put like for free, watch the pay-per-view or anything like that. You're going to jail. Damn, says Merchant. Hopefully we could avoid that, man. I don't want to make it into jail and then start running that and staying in there. You know, I got kids to raise, so let's stay away from that. That'll be nice. Smith to win by knockout is a plus 330. Spann to win by knockout is a plus 175, so almost half. Smith to win by submission is a plus 380. Smith almost in the octagon, looking focused, looking ready. Let's see how it goes down. Stand your ground. The thumbnail is crazy. Yeah. A scheduled stream. A scheduled stream, bro. And it's crazy. That was the day I remember I went to a friend's house and I was rushing back. And the problem, like, people don't know sometimes too, is when you make a when you schedule a stream, a lot goes into it. You make the thumbnail, you make the title, you write out the description. And if you don't write out the description, it's a copy and paste, but your tags, you write one by one. And you schedule it so when you get back home and when you go live, you click one button and you go live. So I had to come back home, make the thumbnail again, write the title again, schedule it, you know, all that stuff. And that kills time, bro. That takes time away from you. Tail of the tape, Anthony Smith, 35 years old. Ryan Spann, 32. Ryan Spann being an inch taller. The reach advantage goes to Spann, a 3-inch reach advantage. He's going against the veteran, Anthony Smith, who he has lost to before. Or whatever that's worth. For those that don't know, they have met in the ring or in the octagon before. So let's see. But this was back, what, 2021 of September 18th of 2021. So that was almost 2 years ago. Almost just about. So let's see if this time where Smith has appeared to have aged and Spann being maybe thus improving. We're about to find out whether he can pull it off this time or Smith just has his number. Spann probably has one of the worst tattoos in the UFC. Well, let me see which one it is. Let me see which. I missed it. Damn, I just missed it by looking at chat. Smith is all tatted up as well too. Man, I think I want one sometimes, but it's either all in or out. And that's a big commitment, man. I have commitment issues. That'll be tough for me. That'll be tough for me. Ryan Spann, co-main event. Anthony Smith, underway in a matter of seconds. I missed it. Which tattoo is it? I feel like we've talked about this before, which is the crazy part. Here we go, round number. Oh, the Superman tattoo. That's messed up. I remember him being roasted for that before. Here we go. Round number 1 of a scheduled 3-round fight. Head kick already. Thrown by Smith. This time missing. Left front kick to the body. Partially lands for Spann. Smith pressing forward. Spann circling to his left. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe right in the middle of the octagon. Right front kick partially lands for Spann. Left hook thrown by Spann, this time missing. He threw a jab and a left hook this time. Didn't quite land. Jab thrown by Spann. Didn't land as well. Overhand right thrown by Smith, this time missing. Now both fighters fighting out of the clinch. They break away. Double jab thrown by Spann. And being patient, pawing with the jab. Right front kick to the body by Spann. Left hook lands for Smith. Jab lands for Smith. Here we go. Hands held high by Smith, circling to his left. He is near the cage. Can Spann capitalize? Teep to the knee. Lands for Smith. 1-2 thrown by Spann. This time missing. Left hook partially lands for Smith. Early here in the first round. Big right hook upstairs lands for Smith. Timed Spann perfectly. Right hook again for Anthony Smith. Here we go. And then an outside leg kick that dropped Spann for a second. Threw off his balance. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Head kick thrown by Smith, this time missing. Overhand right thrown by Smith, but gets caught with a left hook by Ryan Spann. Right front kick to the body for Spann. Right front kick to the body in response for Smith. As if to say, right back at ya. Here we go. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Both fighters being patient. Outside leg kick lands for Smith. Gets a response from Spann. Jab lands for Smith. Big right hand over the top for Smith. That lands flush. Smith having success here in the first round, almost halfway through. Outside leg kick again for Smith. Double jab. The second one to the body partially lands for Spann. But so far, Anthony Smith has looked sharp. Halfway through the first round. I can't get the comment that Spann has one of the worst tattoos in UFC history out of my mind here from Plugs. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Jab thrown by Smith, this time missing. Outside leg kick lands for Smith. Spann tried to make him pay with a right straight down the middle, but misses the mark. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Both fighters feigning, slowing down just a bit. Inside leg kick lands for Smith. Head kick thrown by Smith, this time missing. Left hook partially lands for Spann. Takedown, single leg for Smith. Going for maybe a guillotine here is Spann on the bottom. And he lets it go. Has an underhook on the left side, but Smith somewhat controlling him. On top, falls in the half guard of Spann. Smith successful with a takedown on top of Spann. 1 minute and 27 seconds left on the clock. This is where Spann has to be careful. Has to be careful with a head and arm choke attempt by Smith. Pushing against the hips with his left arm is Spann. Oh, Spann has to be careful because Smith is almost in top mount. Smith made a mistake there. Lets it go. Spann back up to his feet. How do you almost get top mount and let Spann turn, get to his knees, and right back up to his feet without going for the back? That was weird. Anyways, 53 seconds left on the clock. Round #1. Jab thrown by Smith, this time missing. Left hook partially lands for Spann. Covered guard by Smith. 1-2 thrown by Smith, this time missing. Pawing with the jab is Spann. Outside leg kick lands for Smith. Pawing with the jab is Ryan Spann. A lot of time left. Right kick to the body. Misses for Spann. Pretty, for the most part, not so eventful here in the first round. 17 seconds left on the clock. Outside leg kick again landed for Smith. And they also got a response from Spann. Closing seconds of the first round. Outside leg kick again for Smith. Round #1 is over. We'll be going to round #2 in a matter of seconds. That round you have to give to Anthony Smith. I say it's 1-0 going into the second. Spann probably has one of the... Bro, it's close first round, I would say, with the takedown, with the ground control time. I would even say with the more significant strikes for Anthony Smith. I would say that round #1 you have to give to Anthony Smith. We'll be going to round #2. You know what I need? A LaCroix, ladies and gentlemen. Round #2 in a matter of seconds, ladies and gentlemen. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. We'll be heading into round #2. I have it 1-0 for Anthony Smith. And again, Ryan Spann is known as a somewhat of a front runner. As we go deeper into the rounds, does Smith capitalize and go for the kill? We'll see. Or does Spann land a big shot? Round #2. They touch gloves. Here we go. You're going after my family. The infamous quote by Smith. Here we go. Or you're coming after my family. Here we go. #2. Right front kick to the body for Spann, just missing. Both fighters looking for openings. Switching to the southpaw stance is Spann. Goes back to the orthodox stance. Big right hand over the top. Just misses for Smith. Left hook misses for Spann. Left hook partially lands for Spann. Here we go. And that makes Smith retreat. He might be in trouble. Going for a guillotine. Gets on top. Spann has to be careful. Kicks out. Oh, big cut on the left eye of Smith. Big right hook to the head for Span. Smith might be hurt here. Span on top. Right hooks to the head. This might be the beginning of the end. Hammer fist for Span. Right knee to the head for Span. And he's on top. Span trying to be patient. Smith trying to recover. The left eye of Smith is somewhat compromised. Blood leaking out of his left eye. Trying to pass the guard is Span. Span has to be careful with an armbar here. Hammer fist lands for Span. Elbow for Span. Span on top. Trying to maybe go for a single leg is Anthony Smith, but having a tough time. Span on top and with plenty of time left. Smith trying to get back up to his feet. Sprawling is Span on the head of Smith. Smith trying to grab a leg, having a tough time doing so. Span wants Smith to stand up. Smith stands up. Here we go. Almost halfway through the second round. Smith, you could tell, is in some trouble. What was it that landed for him? Thought it was a left hook, but it can be. It's on the left eye of Smith. Smith covering up that eye. Bad swelling on that left eye of Smith. Right front kick to the body for Span. Span retreating. That cut is bad. Right straight down the middle lands for Smith. Jab lands for Span. Span looking a little bit winded as well too. Right uppercut partially lands for Span. Right straight over the top, just missing for Span. Will Smith survive this round? Pawing with the jab as Span slowing down. Smith covering up. That left eye is compromised. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Fading to the body is Span. 1-2 thrown by Span, this time missing. Outside leg kick lands for Smith. Then a jab lands for Smith. He is willing to fight back. Right hook again over the top for Span. Sneaks through the guard. Here we go. Circling to his left. Right straight down the middle. Lands for Span. Smith retreating. Span. Left hook partially lands for Span again. Span trying to close the distance here. Left uppercut, right straight. Partially lands for Span again. Outside leg kick does land for Smith. And you can tell Span is headhunting, looking for an opening. My man had the opportunity to go for the kill. Jab lands upstairs for Smith. But Span might arguably be winded here. Right hand again lands for Span. Jab lands for Smith. Although the eye is somewhat compromised, Smith is willing to fight back. Left hook lands for Smith. Left hook misses for Span. Jab lands for Smith. Right front kick for Smith. 20 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. Right kick to the body for Span. Counter to right straight. Big right down the middle for Smith. That gets the attention of Span. 8 seconds left. Round number 2 is over. Big round for Span as far as how badly he hurt Smith. But then again, Smith was able to land a big right in the closing seconds. We'll see how it continues for Span and Smith. Smith already thinking of his excuses, says RG13. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Some mid UFC events coming up. It sucks, right? Because we want some big cards. I mean, we do have a lot of cards in the near future, but not the most compelling. How did Sean even get the title shot for beating Jan? I mean, I thought it was almost a bigger travesty that he got the shot against Jan, not so much the title shot. Once he beat Jan, even though it was arguable, he's the number 1 contender. I can see why he got it. For him, I believe he was ranked number 12 to fight Jan at number 1. That was more strange to me. We'll be going to round number 3 in a matter of seconds. Smith already thinking of excuses. Says RG13 will. I mean, he landed a big shot. Let's see if he's able to pull it off. We're about to go to round number 3. The doctor looking closely at the eye of Smith. They're looking closely. It was a right hand over the. What was it? No, it was a left hook. I was right. It was a left hook that landed right on the eye of Smith. That hurt. That hurt him, and he started retreating quickly. That's exactly what it was. Trust the eye. Trust the eye. Caught him flush. Smith was turning his head, got caught. And we're about to go to round number 3. Give me 1 second. Here we go. They touch gloves. They hug it out. Remember, they had a little beef back then when Smith beat him the first time. Here we go. Round number 3. Round number 3 of a Schedule 3 co-main event for this morning. Smith is a plus 200 right now. Right kick to the body lands for Spann. Right hand over the top for Smith, misses. Jab lands upstairs for Smith. Jab lands for Spann in response. Big right hand over the top lands for Smith. Smith, although as far as damage to his face, who looks worse? Smith, of course, but he's picking up the pace here. Jab lands for Smith again. Can Smith pull it off? Left kick to the body for Spann. Big right down the middle lands for Spann, and that makes Smith retreat. They did a good job on the left eye of Smith. Him in his corner. Spanning upstairs. Spann, you know what Spann doesn't have, guys? We're in round number 3. He doesn't have that second gear. Right hook upstairs lands for Spann. Like when he had the biggest opportunity to get him out of there, he just can't get into that 5th gear. 1-2 thrown by Spann. Misses. Jab upstairs lands for Anthony Smith. Another jab for Smith. And again, he's fighting a good fight. Here in the 3rd round, overhand right partially lands for Smith. Smith might be able to pull it off here. Inside leg kick for Spann. Big right down the middle lands for Spann. Spann being patient. Standing toe-to-toe. Outside leg kick does land for Smith. Straight right hand sneaks in the guard a bit for Spann. Left hook partially lands for Spann as well too. Straight right hand partially lands for Smith. Counter jab landed for Anthony Smith. Straight right hand missing for Smith. Spann being patient. Or he's just fatigued. Hitting a leg kick. Doesn't let it go. Outside leg kick does land for Smith. Jab lands for Smith. Jab misses for Spann. Both fighters a little bit fatigued here. Jab lands for Ryan Spann. Jab lands for Spann. Here we go. Smith appears to be taking all these shots quite well. Big right over the top. Lands for Anthony Smith. What if he pulls it off, man? Will be crazy. Right front kick to the body lands for Smith. Jab lands for Smith. Spann fading to the body. I mean, I don't mean to be premeditated. We still have 2 minutes left. He can still get the job done. But if Spann loses this fight, I mean, how abysmal is that? Because he was ahead, and he's just giving Smith an opportunity to maybe win the favor of the judges. Right front kick to the body, partially lands for Spann. Counter straight right hand misses for Spann. Jab upstairs again lands for Anthony Smith. I would say he's winning this round thus far. Going to be interesting to see how the judges score it. If it goes the distance. We have 1 minute and 33 seconds left. Outside leg kick does land for Smith. Big right hand down the middle finally lands for Ryan Spann. Left hook lands for Spann. Jab lands for both fighters. And Smith retreats. 26, I believe, head strikes or significant strikes for Smith, and 18 for Spann this round. Right hand partially lands again for Smith, and a lead left hook lands for Smith. Lionheart might pull it off. Right hook again for Smith, but he gets caught with a left hook by Ryan Spann. Here we go. Jab upstairs for Ryan Spann. Under a minute left here in the third round. Here we go. Spann pressing forward. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Spann. Left hook lands for Smith. Jab lands for Smith. Counter right hook upstairs lands for Smith. Left hook for Spann. 13 seconds left on the clock. Outside leg kick lands for Spann. 7 seconds left. Straight right hand just misses for Ryan Spann. Closing second, spinning back kick thrown by Spann. And what a disappointment you are, Ryan Spann. I mean, you had the opportunity. This fight is ass. Yeah, like, you had the shot, bro. Go for the kill. Go for the kill. LaCroix should sponsor you. That would be fire, right? That would be fire. We're going to get some more sponsors one day, man. We're going to work towards it. I haven't reached out to anybody, but we are growing, and that's what's more important than anything. One day, RG13. Buddy had the chance, and I feel like he gave Smith a chance. I wouldn't be surprised if they give the decision to Anthony Smith. He let him recover. I mean, he didn't have that sense of urgency, which is tough to watch, man. It reminded me of Dan Hooker versus who was it? Jalen Turner. But at least, I mean, maybe Spann comes out with news, but at least we know that Dan Hooker had a really bad injury. His shoulder was messed up. They showed like X-rays of it, so it's understandable why he couldn't go for the kill. You talk about Ryan Spann. Damn, that is a pretty bad tattoo, Plugs. You ain't lying. Jeez. That might be top 10 worst. You're probably right. Here's the decision, ladies and gentlemen. Significant strike, 78 upstairs. 77 for Ryan Spann. 78 for Smith. But accuracy goes to Smith as well. He might I would almost be elated. I would probably be happy if they gave it to Smith. Because Spann, I'm sorry, what a disappointment. I sound like a hater, but here are the totals. 29-28, Spann. 29-28 for Smith. Split decision, maybe? 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Anthony Smith. That's what you get. That's what you get. Look at Spann's face. I'm sorry. That's what you get. No sense of urgency. No sense of, oh, this fight is close. I have to go for broke. None of that. That's what you get. I'm sorry. How confident were you that you won? Says Bisping. I think he expected the crowd to boo and he didn't. I'm a 35-year-old man. I'm 55 fights. Ain't too bad hanging with these bad mother effers. It was a close fight. It was. That's what Spann gets. I'm sorry. This is Tyron Woodley disease, says Merchant. Anthony did not win the fight. It was close. It was close. More accurate. Landed a takedown in the first round. I could give him rounds 1 and 3. Plugs. Did we disagree? I couldn't really see. Damn, if Spann landed that knee when he went for it, it would have been lights out. Maybe I smoked Ryan Spann the first time, but I didn't think that was going to happen. He's good. Give it up for Ryan Spann. Says Smith. Shh. What a disappointment. What a disappointment in Ryan Spann. Spann cut. I mean, what abysmal of a I just want to go home, says Anthony Smith. I want to hang out with my wife and kids. I want to record the Believe You Me podcast with a cold beer in my hand, and we'll figure it out from there. Congratulations, says Michael Bisping. We'll be going to the main event in a matter of seconds. I'm sorry, Span going to the BKFC. I'm sorry, but I really do sound like a hater, and I want to be somewhat apologetic for that. But at the end of the day, you hurt this guy badly. Like, I'm talking like he's covering up his eye. He's compromised his eye. He's hurt. You hurt this guy badly. And you don't go for the kill? Then in the third, and that's in round number 2, so you could say it's 1-1 going into the third. Then in the third round, you're kind of lackadaisical. Smith is landing the cleaner shots, and you're upset that you lost? I mean, what did you expect? What did you expect? That's what should have happened. What do you expect? Span going to BKFC. I say rounds 1 and 3 go to Smith plugs, and I had Span winning tonight. Depressing performance by him. Maybe when maybe he'll watch it back and say, you know what, I did lose that fight. But now he loses to Krylov and to Anthony Smith. One more fight and it might get him out of there. Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards kind of thing. I mean, that was tough to watch. Speaking of Leon Edwards, it appears it's going to be Colby Covington. Who do you have winning that one, Merchant, with the red glove? Thank you for being a member. Consider becoming a member today. Helps the channel out immensely. We're growing, and it feels good. Span cut, says Jesus. Listen, that was bad. Tough to watch. But that's what you get. When you leave it up to the judges and you don't have that sense of urgency, don't be surprised if something like that happens. And it did. Don't be surprised if, if it's close and you don't get the nod, especially against a veteran like Anthony Smith. Don't be surprised. What do you guys think? This goes the distance. Does Max Holloway get the win? You guys voted that Span will get the win 55% or 45%. Let me see if I could end that and make another poll. What is this about? No. I'll start how do I close my previous poll? Let's see. End poll. Let's make another one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make another one. Start a poll. Who wins? Holloway by KO. Zombie by KO. Holloway by decision. I can't spell. Or zombie by decision. Go vote now and see if you were correct or wrong. Here we go. Main event time will be underway no matter if this Singapore crowd is dead. Yeah, you saw Span going to the crowd like this as if they were going to be on his side, and they weren't on his side. They were like, nah, man, that was too close. I mean, it's different over there. They're more like relaxed, sitting on their seat. Maybe they'll clap a little bit here and there, but they're not Boston. Holloway wins all day. You think it goes the distance or by knockout? I'm gonna predict it is a 4th round knockout. I'm gonna predict it's a 4th round knockout for Holloway. Is what I'm gonna predict. I can see Korean Zombie being durable enough to kind of, and Holloway isn't the biggest puncher. He just overwhelms you. I could see Korean Zombie being durable enough throughout the fight just to survive. And then Holloway kind of goes for the kill, gets a stoppage. Maybe because doctor stoppage, maybe just because he just knocks him out. If he would have put the gas in the second round, he would have had it. But he definitely has BKFC light heavyweight champ written on him. Yeah, that can't be taken away from him. He has power. He has power. He has the ability to finish if he lets his hands go, right? Max has 3K significant matches. Next is 1K. That's crazy, says Merchant. Significant strikes, I'm assuming. Brazil has the worst crowd. Look who's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The man that thought he had more Mike Perry in him than I did. He thought he had more of that dog in him than I did. But you're not built like this, Hito. I mean, you probably made the mistake of not drinking enough water. That wasn't the smartest thing to do. I'm like dehydrated. I'm starving right now, Hito. I'm going to go eat something right after this. Freak that. I'm hungry. I think Holloway finishes Zombie depending on Max's pace. It could be round 3 or 4, I think. I'm going to go round 4. Rick, let's go. Real Miller DC Army Mother Effers. Leroy in the building was good. Welcome to the stream, my guy. How do you have it finishing today, Leroy? I see the votes. Most is by, damn, nobody said Korean Zombie would win. Jesus Christ. Max only getting paid about 500K seems low to me. For a main event fight against Korean Zombie in Singapore, not a bad check. Is that low? He is a veteran. He has paid his dues. They could pay him more. I'm 2 pounds stupid. What do you mean? Are you telling me you're at 180? I might be at 156 by tomorrow, bro. Just throwing that out there. 500K, is that low? It's not the worst. I'm going to say 650 probably could have been a reasonable number. But then he probably gets bonuses as well, too, fight of the night. So he might touch like 650. Korean Zombie making his way to the octagon as we speak. What if Korean Zombie pulls off the upset, bro? I mean, nobody sees that coming. Especially you can see from the votes. Asian crowds usually are pretty silent. Yeah, they're very like you said, relaxed, laid back compared to American crowds. I remember seeing the ONE FC fights over there as well too. They're more laid back. Korean Zombie making his way to the octagon, and that's another thing when fighters are talking about retirement early, where Korean Zombie was like, "Let's see how we do," you know, because basically this could be it. That's already a red flag in my book. Where Max Holloway, to me, it seems like, I don't think he ever beats Volkanovski, but it seems like he wants to be active. It seems like he wants to maybe go for the title eventually, especially if Volkanovski leaves the division. So he's hungry. He wants to win. I hope he doesn't sleep on Zombie. Bro, I am lightheaded. I need some food. I need like a nice little sandwich, a nice little coffee. Oh, man, that'll be great. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo, and Judo black belt Korean Zombie. Tied for third most finishes in UFC featherweight history with 6. And tied for 4th most performance awards in UFC featherweight. I miss anything good on this card? To be quite frank, no. Caceres and Giga fight. Giga won 30-27 on the scorecards. He was just more dominant and landing the bigger significant strikes. Span versus Smith was a sleeper. Span had the chance to finish him, didn't. Smith wins a decision, Hito. Now, Korean Zombie, Max Holloway. Maybe this is the fight that you don't want to miss. I'm not sure. I don't know, man. TKZ is due for a win. If you are right and you put money on it, you would be compensated well because he's a massive underdog. I think it depends how it's contractual fight per fight, where you get points or not. I think that's the way it works, RG13. I would have to verify that for you. And now you got me wanting to Google a couple things. Korean Zombie by Twister, says Leroy. Oh, Blanchfield was a good... Yeah, if you missed a good fight, it was a Blanchfield one that almost got the finish. Korean Zombie making his way. And finally, in the octagon, Holloway will be making his way shortly. Should be a good fight. Damn, my daughter's... She walks like she's a 700-pound man. You hear her foot stomps. Babe, you want to order breakfast from that one spot? Sorry, guys. 1 second. Are you hungry? Oh, you're the best, because I was starving. I was going to say if you want to order from that one spot. Okay, thank you. Man, I might even be cramping up my legs a little bit. I need to move. I am standing up. Like all the streams, I think I'm gonna do standing up from now, guys. It's just better for your health. You're sitting down all day is not good for you. I'm already sitting down all day at work, truck driving. So we're trying to improve our health. We're trying to beat Hito at this bet that he thought he had more of a dog than I did, but obviously that was dumb to believe that, right? I can see the Korean Zombie going to 1. Not gonna lie, I'm sure he'll have opportunities after this. Yes, I'm an Aaron fan, says Hito. Well, she got the job done tonight, and she might be the future in her respective division. Shall see. Man, I almost wanted to put some money on Korean Zombie just because of the odds that you're getting, but look who's making his way. Can I speak a little bit of conspiracy theory to you guys before the main event starts? Is that allowed? One little conspiracy, guys. The Hawaiians didn't want to give up their land. Next thing you know, there's some forest fires, but properties of people that are well off, they didn't get burned down. Conspiracy theory or not? And I gotta be careful on this channel, so I gotta be careful how I formulate my sentences. But give me your thoughts. I'll back off the subject if I should. You guys let me know. Can't hang. I won't eat until 6 p.m. tonight. I might listen. Don't. You're trash talking the wrong guy, Hito. You think you can not scare, but you think you can outwill me. That's not gonna happen, Hito. You don't got that Mike Perry in you. Let's go. Max Bless Express says Merchant. This card was so under promoted. What the F? It was at 9 in the morning, which is pretty crazy. You're exactly right. And do I gotta be careful, Hito? Should I have not let that one go? I'm just saying. Listen, I would like to think of myself as a thinker. All types of evidence of it on. Gotta be careful how. Listen, we might start streaming on Kick. Was a suggestion that was given for topics like that where you won't, that is an option. I gotta be. And you're banned, says Hito. That's funny. I'm eating eggs. I'm eating something, Hito. I'm gonna pass out if I don't. Former UFC featherweight champion Max Holloway, most wins 19 and finishes 10 in UFC featherweight history, tied for most performance awards in UFC featherweight history with 9. I'm just saying, is that gotta be? Is that something strange with Hawaii and what's happening? I'm just throwing it out there, man. I don't know. Maybe we need to do some member streams talking about that. That's where it's probably safer. Holloway about to make his way to the octagon. Here we go. This channel, Merchant. Chill, Merchant. Chill, bro. Chill. Any of you guys have ever used that app, Kick, where people stream? That's an option. I've never even been on it or watched, but just so you know, broaden the horizons. But Merchant, please, no, please. I'll lay off. Guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, #1 commentary channel on YouTube. All the celeb places that didn't get taken down were all. Wow, Rick Grimes. Wow. Rick. Tail of the tape, 31 years old, Holloway, 36, Zombie. Height advantage goes to Holloway, 4 inches taller. The reach advantage surprisingly goes, and that almost happens in every Holloway fight where he's taller, but the reach is not the same. 3-inch reach advantage goes to Korean Zombie. It's happening all over the world, just not Hawaii. Kai released a short film on YouTube. I want to watch it. I want to watch it. Do I got to be, what's this guy's name? Beta, if you're still in here, that wears his hat like this. Oh, what's his name? El Chavo? Should I start rocking the hat like that? What you know about that, Beta? I don't know. I don't know if you're a true Mexican or, I don't know. Anyways, I kind of want to watch it, Hito. Round number 1 will be underway in a matter of seconds. Mark Goddard being the referee. Well, some felt that he stopped the fight early with Sean O'Malley and Sterling. Blue card's not. What? Shop? Dude, man. I want to look into it is all I want to say. Maybe we'll do a member stream talking about that. We've been thinking about doing some member conspiracy streams. Consider becoming a member today. Helps the channel immensely. You don't know those few dollars every month help me go from 5 days a week to 4 days a week of work so I can make more content. And look, we've been producing all the shorts, all the live streams. The numbers are growing, closing in on 8,000 subscribers. So someone's listening to us. I got to be careful, merchant. I got to be careful. Make some noise if you are ready. I heard Martinez's voice in you saying that. You guys heard Marab complaining that he should get the title shot. Marab sounds like he's like a 20-year down the line already smoker the way he talks. You guys ever heard Marab talk? I deserve the title fight. He sounds funny as heck. Let's go. I read that definitely in the Martinez voice. Here we go. Round number 1 will be underway in a matter of seconds. Holloway versus Korean Zombie. I say this ends in round number 4. What are your guys' predictions? Let me know in the chat. Let me know where you guys are from. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the building. From Newark, New Jersey. Here we go. Round number 1. I could say I lived in the best 2 cities, Newark and Philadelphia in America. I'm just throwing that out there. It has better than Los Angeles, better than Chicago, better than all that. I'll debate you in a member stream. I'll keep it to that. Oh, Beta doesn't want to let his hands go. Beta, let the hands go. Don't be Ryan Spann out here, Beta. Rest in peace, El Chavo. Beta, too much of a conspiracy? I'm a little bit concerned because when Beta wants to debate, that means he's ready, and that worries me a little bit. Round number 1 in a matter of seconds. Sugar Short at 11K. Let's go. Let's go, Hito. We're putting in that work. I got an idea for a Steven Wonderboy short next. I got things to do in a bit, but planning to take the wife out for a little bit. It's our anniversary weekend. 9 years married. Can you guys believe that? Round number 1 of a scheduled 5 main event featherweight bout. Holloway, ranked number 1, number 8 in Korean Zombie. Here we go. Outside leg kick thrown by Holloway. This time missing. Jab to the body, lands for Korean Zombie. Zombie retreating. Holloway standing tall, circling to his right. Here we go. Got to work on that posture. Outside leg kick lands for Holloway. Both throw inside leg kicks and they meet near the center of the octagon. Left hook lands for simultaneously for both fighters. Korean Zombie landing first and Holloway's left hook followed, and they both landed. I would say the better left hook was landed by Korean Zombie, but nonetheless, both find the mark. Jab to the body misses for Holloway. Outside leg kick partially lands for Zombie. Fighting out of the clinch, it was a straight right hand and a left hook thrown by Zombie, but not landing. Beta, what don't you like about that conspiracy? If come on, man, I'm intrigued. Don't leave me. Don't tease me with a comment like that and not any kind of, give me something. Jab lands upstairs for Korean Zombie flush. We know Holloway has a granite chin. Right hook over the top lands for Zombie. Counter left hook lands for big left hook lands flush for Holloway. You can leave it here. I'll eat right in between rounds. You're the best. Oh my God. No wonder we're married for 9 years. And you look amazing too. Not for nothing. Okay, girl. Okay. You look nice. You don't need a blush. It's been 9 years. You should be used to it. Don't act like I don't compliment you every day. Well, maybe not every day, but a lot. Anyways, straight right hand to the body lands for Holloway. It might be left hook upstairs lands for Holloway, and that makes Korean Zombie retreat. Jab to the body lands for Holloway. A right hook over the top lands for Zombie. The way this is going, Holloway picking up the pace. We'll see how it goes. Zombie looks poised. He doesn't look hurt. But Holloway got the better of the exchanges earlier here in the first round. Big left hook again upstairs lands for Holloway. Zombie tried to respond with a straight right hand of his own, but he didn't land flush. This has become a fight. Jab thrown by Zombie, this time just missing. Here we go. Big left straight down the middle lands again for Holloway out of a combination. Round number 1. Outside leg kick missing for Zombie. Straight right hand missing for Zombie. Counter left hook lands flush for Chan Sung Young, the Korean Zombie. Remember what Alexander Volkanovski did to the Korean Zombie? We covered that before. We covered that fight. Will Holloway finish this fight in more impressive fashion? It's going to be tough to do. Gonna be tough because he ended it in round number 4 as well. Straight right hand to the body, lands for Holloway out of a 2-punch combination. Left straight down the middle, lands for Zombie. Zombie came to fight. 1-2, the 2 lands for Holloway up the middle. Looping right hook thrown by Zombie, this time missing. Zombie looking to time Holloway. Come on, Beto, don't leave me high and dry. I'm gonna read the chat, but I expect to see something. Beautiful left hook lands for Holloway. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Holloway as well too. Right kick to the body for Holloway. Zombie feigning. A minute left here in the first round. Jab missing for Zombie. Jab to the body missing for Holloway. Straight right hand to the body lands for Holloway. Takedown attempt for Zombie, doesn't get it. Jab upstairs lands for Zombie. Straight right hand to the body for Zombie. Don't tell me instead of GK, the Gifted King. Big right hand over the top lands for Zombie. Don't tell me the instead of GK or only GK, the Gifted King of Beta is also the CK, the conspiracy killer. He might school us. We'll see in a member stream. 20 seconds left here in the first round of a scheduled 5. Both have had good moments. I would say Holloway has landed the more significant strikes. He has landed 28 to 23. 28 significant strikes for Holloway, 23 for Zombie. Both have landed big shots. Closing seconds. Big left hook and straight right hand down the middle for Zombie. And he might have stole that round with that flurry at the end. We'll be going to round number 2. Is Max a little drained? They're not showing Trump as he's driving. Really, Don Shop? Really? Sugar Short out of that. Let's go. Max looks in shape and has all business look in his eyes. He got caught with some big shots, though. Look at this. Look at this dish. Wife is the freaking best. She doesn't want me to win the bet. He thought you should thank her. My brother is hungry. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Try to keep it as professional as I can. We'll be going to round number 2, but a brother is starving like Marvin. I feel like I was going to pass out. Zalman in the building. Zombie had a good first round. So did Holloway. Holloway landed the more significant strikes, but Zombie ended with more of a bang. We'll be going to round number 2. Here we go. Round number 2, they both meet back in the center of the octagon. One thing I will tell you, though, and I don't mean to hype it up too much, but Zombie came to win. Whether he's able to do so is a different story, but he came to win. Jab lands for the Korean Zombie. Right hand over the top lands for Holloway. Jab to the body lands for... Oh, something hurt Holloway. Something hurt Zombie. It's tough to say if he's all right. He might... Oh, he might have a choke here. He might have a Darce. Zombie trying to defend. Zombie trying to defend here. What hurt him? I don't even know what landed. Zombie still getting Darce choked. Has to be careful here. Zombie trying to turn towards him. What hurt him? Was it a leg kick? What was it? And Holloway lets the choke go. Trying to get in top mount. Zombie fighting back. Right hooks to the head. Hammer fist. Zombie back up to his feet. What was it? That was so weird. Zombie back up to his feet going for a single leg. He looked like he was melted. I'm sorry. If someone caught what happened, I don't think anybody knows what hurt him. But he stumbled. Felt to, I don't know if it hit like his perennial nerve on some Sean O'Malley, Cheeto Vera stuff. But he's back up to his feet. Left hook partially lands for Zombie. That was one of the weirdest things. Big straight right hand down the middle lands for Holloway, but a left hook lands for Zombie as well too. But Zombie looks a little bit winded, a little bit hurt here in the second round. I don't know what hurt him. Jab thrown back on Korean Zombie, this time missing. What hurt the man? This is a second round, Merchant. You know, I'll be with pretty much everyone in the chat, but let's go, Beta. You're weak, says Hito. Bro, drink some water, Hito. I don't think you understand how important water is. I hope you're not depriving yourself of water at minimum. Straight right hands to the body, lands for Holloway. Jab upstairs, lands for Holloway. Jab upstairs, lands for Zombie. Left hook lands flush for Zombie upstairs. Right hook upstairs for Zombie. Straight right hand misses for Holloway. Oh, I'm going to take her out today, take her shopping a little bit. You know, I can't wait, man, to hang out with the family. I got to make it short first. I hope she understands. Straight right hand down the middle. Rock Zombie back. Right straight down the middle. Lands for Zombie. But Zombie was rocked by Holloway. Big right hook over the top for Zombie. Double jab thrown by Holloway, this time missing. Zombie's landing some big shots. It looks like he's hurt at times, and then he's landing something big. I really want to know what made him fall to the canvas where he looked like he was almost out. But got a crazy second win standing toe-to-toe with Holloway, landing some big shots. Head kick partially lands for Holloway. Jab upstairs for Zombie. Jab to the body for Holloway. Holloway feinting to the body. Counter jab lands for Zombie. Right uppercut just missed for Holloway. Teep to the knee lands for Holloway. Right hook, right straight, just missing for Holloway. Jab to the body lands for Holloway. Left straight down the middle lands for Zombie. Overhand right lands for Holloway. 55 of 99, 56% for Holloway. Straight right hand to the body lands for Holloway. 40 of 104 lands for Zombie. Left hook counter lands for Max Holloway. Zombie came to fight though. This has become a great, fantastic fight thus far. Right hook to the body, then a right hook upstairs lands for Holloway. That's one of the beauties of Holloway's striking and his game in general is his ability to put and throw punches and bunches and land effectively as well too. His timing, his combinations, right kick to the body, partially lands for Zombie. Holloway pressing forward. I'm going to do my left kick to the body, spinning back kick that landed for Max Holloway. I'm going to do my research on this beta to come prepared for you because I know you're going to be prepared. Left kick to the body, partially lands for Holloway. Closing seconds of the second round and round number 3. Or I'm sorry, round number 2 is over. We'll be going to round number 3. Let's catch up with chat before taking a bite of this breakfast. Here we go. Remember how I said I'm taking it light? Well, since you ran your mouth, I'm not. I'm hope to be done by tomorrow morning. Listen, don't hurt yourself. You're over there dying practically. So take it easy, Hito. I talk trash. I back it up. You don't want the smoke, Hito. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rick Grimes. Thank you. I think that was Leroy HL. HL, welcome back to the stream, my guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You messed up by talking trash to me because you woke up the beast, a sleeping giant. Avocado, eggs, bread. Oh my God. Guys, find yourselves a good either Dominican, Puerto Rican, or preferably both. You guys will be set. It might be a little crazy, but that's okay. Round number 3. Here we go. Right hook over the top lands for Korean Zombie. Here we go. Counter right hook lands flush for Holloway. Big right hook lands for Holloway. They're letting their hands go. Here we go. Right hand over the top. Big right hook. That knocks down Zombie. Zombie's knocked out cold. Round number 3. Damn, I said round number 4. Max Holloway, right hook to the head. Counter. And Zombie is knocked out cold. I'm going to be done by tomorrow too, Hito. Let's go. You're going to eat today. Hito, you got to eat. You're depriving yourself. You're not going to make it. Your body can't take it. Holloway, round number 3. He goes to check on Korean Zombie to see if he's okay. Wow, I said round number 4. It happens in round number 3. Wow. What a fight for Holloway. He does it quicker than Volkanovski did. Does that mean anything? I would say no. Beautiful. I think it was a right hook. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Zombie says, what's good? Holloway says, I'll show you what's good. Here we go. I'll show you what's good. Right. Come on, hurry up. Knock him out. Oh my God. All right. This exchange has lasted way too long. Here we go. That right hook landed. And he got hit with one too. But Holloway's chin has some iron in it. Best boxer in the UFC, baby. You've been consistent in saying that. You've been consistent. I'll give you that. What a knockout for Max Holloway. It was a right hook that landed flush. Jesus. Big shot that lands for Holloway. Beta wouldn't give me any information because he's playing it smart. I give him credit. I'm eating good, man. Eggs, avocado, a little bit of bread, not too much. We're good. Let's effing go. Bless Express, baby, says RG13. Whoa, Jesus, man. Look at this knockout. Real quick. 1 second. I'll show you guys just a little bit of it. Hold on. Un segundo. Right here. Look. Bonk. Jesus. Oh, my God. Round number 3. That's the way you close the show. It does suck to see him finish like that. Credit to him for being a warrior. What did I say, baby? Says Rick Grimes. You did say round 3 or round number 4. You did say. You did call it. I'll give you credit. You did call it. You did call it, sir. What was the time on that he made that happen? What was the time? Was it in it was in the 3rd round. Wow. And Holloway shows him immense credit. Wow. Guys, there's plenty that needs to be done, guys. I'm going to get out of here. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. He going to 1 for real, says Merchant. Guys, thank you to all the members in the channel. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you for the ongoing support. I will be back soon. I'm going to eat this breakfast because a brother is starving. Hito sucks. He's not going to beat me in this bet. I'm going to out-debate Beta Quest. Look out for a member stream. Hopefully a conspiracy member stream that we talk about the Hawaii thing. Don't want to say too much because I don't want to get kicked out of here. Look out for the shorts. Look out for the live stream. Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And we might do Monday morning or Monday evening around, I think we did 8 p.m. last time or 7 p.m. One of the two. Whatever we did last time, we'll try to do this week as well too. A double stream. God bless. Good night. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. We'll talk soon. Peace.
I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm
Absolutely,
Jack
Rick
Dempsey.
Grimes.
There's
You're
no
absolutely
one like
correct.
I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double
Good night, Merchant.
he wants.
100% he is RG13. And credit
Wilder's in
to
a
him.
world of trouble. Closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the 3rd round?
And of all the superlative.
Big right hook lands flush for Cambosos, and that knocks down Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win.
Left uppercut, and then next out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration of a
Thank
3K
you,
video. I
Arturo
don't know,
G.
man.
Appreciate you, bro.
To hit 3,000 subscribers
time,
and like
Right hook to the body for Campbell. Left hook to the body for Garcia. And then knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground. Trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record numbers today. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia.